hi, Mr. Sharath. We have got Mr. Sharath Srinivasamurthy from IDC. So, Mr. Sharath, my first question for you would be around the business models. So, business models are now being reinvented, and organizations are seeing the pressure to be more agile and innovative. Okay, so in this evolving scenario, what are the unique changes you are seeing among the organizations towards digital transformation and technology spending?
Sure, Amit. That's a good question to start the discussion with. Evolving customer demands, pressure on business growth, and technology advancements that are happening at a rapid pace are putting pressure on organizations to reinvent their business models, as you mentioned. So we have seen organizations who have been traditionally offline going online, banks and insurance firms making their services available on fingertips. New age companies are disrupting the traditional ways of doing business, and even the traditional organizations have to ramp up and come up with innovative products and services. Enterprises across the globe, as well as in India, have understood the importance of innovation and have embarked on their innovation journey. IDC has been speaking to a lot of organizations in the last 2.5 years to understand their business priorities, and innovation seems to be the top business priority consistently in the last couple of years, along with customer experience. Now, to be innovative, you need to be agile. So even though innovation is a journey, it happens over a period of time. You need to ideate and come up with new ideas, but you need to be agile as well. You can't keep innovating for a very long time because the competition is going to go ahead of you. So you will have to be quick while you are on your journey of innovation, and that is where the element of agility comes into the picture in the journey of innovation. Now, from a technology perspective, what are some of the changes that we are seeing? So that was the second part of your question. We have seen a lot of organizations taking a digital first approach, and the percentage of organizations that are spending more on digital technologies as compared to traditional technologies is increasing consistently. The percentage of digital spending as a part of technology spending is going to increase in the coming years as well as organizations adopt more of digital technologies. Some of the technologies that organizations are leveraging to come up with new business models and drive their innovation journey are cloud, automation, security, artificial intelligence, to name a few. So I would give a quick snapshot of how some of these technologies are helping organizations develop new business models and also drive innovation in their organization. So talking about cloud, Amit, IDC forecasts that the worldwide whole cloud spending, which is a mix of public and private cloud, will reach around $1.3 trillion by 2025, which is a growth of CAGR of 16.9%. This is primarily driven by the SaaS, software as a service segment, followed by infrastructure as a service and platform as a service. A lot of applications like collaboration solutions, workflow, data management are some of the popular workloads that are being moved to cloud. We are seeing a lot of action in the platform space, cloud native development, where software, you also follow DevOps and agile way of developing applications and leverage inherent features of cloud to develop new applications is something that we are seeing as a technology shift in the way organizations are leveraging technology. Coming to automation, enterprises are looking at increasing their automation footprint because of the advancements in AI, process automation, automated testing, deployment, security is something that organizations are adopting. Security has been a very important part of any technology discussion in the last 2 to 3 years, and it is going to continue. Due to the increasing threat vectors, organizations will focus on increasing their investments on security. And last but not the least, artificial intelligence. The worldwide revenues for artificial intelligence market is forecasted to grow by around 19.6% in 2022 and is expected to reach 500 billion mark in 2023. So AI has emerged as a major wave of major technology in the wave of innovation that we are talking about. So multiple technologies are enabling organizations to become agile and become innovative.
Very good. So we are also seeing that customer experience has become much critical for every business, regardless of the industry. In fact, most of the digital transformation initiatives are directed towards the need to drive customer experience. Okay, so we are already seeing this in the market. However, what is happening that almost 84% of the digital transformation initiatives fall short of their objectives. Okay, so what are the top reasons that you see behind these failures?
Yeah. So, Amit, there are two parts to this question. So, let me take up the customer experience part first. Now, customer experience has been a strategic imperative for the C-suite across the globe as well as in India. So, according to our latest study, customer experience is ranked as number one business priority for organizations globally as well as in India. And 64% of the enterprises that we spoke said that improving customer experience has helped them to get returns in terms of 1 to 4% on the investments that they 1 to 4 times the investment that they have made on technology. So that is a clear indication that the investments on customer experience will have a direct impact on organizations' revenue. Now, coming to the second part of your question in terms of the challenges, or in terms of running digital initiatives, what are the reasons why digital transformation initiatives actually fail? The first reason, what we feel is islands of innovation, as we call it. While business leaders understand the need to go on their digital journey, there are innovation initiatives driven in an organization in pockets. Now, what is actually critical is to build a technology platform and a technology roadmap to remove these islands of innovation and then tie it all together. So that becomes a major imperative for organizations, or else you will be working in pockets and you will not be able to synchronize all your digital transformation initiatives together to see what benefits are they giving. The second reason why we feel digital transformation projects fail is in terms of change management. Organizations need to build a culture of digital thinking among their employees. While systems can be developed and implemented, the employees need to change the way they are working. Let's take an example. Let's say if you are automating your order management system. So there are a lot of manual activities you would have identified, you wanted to eliminate, and you have implemented a system. Now the employees have to get used to it. If employees are still bypassing the system and wanting approvals to be done on paper, then the digital transformation initiative that you have started is not going to yield any results. So the change management is a critical reason why a lot of digital initiatives fail. The third reason why digital initiatives fail is identifying the right KPIs to measure the success of digital initiatives. So while organizations embark on the journey, they need to have the right KPIs to measure how they are performing. Another critical element why digital initiatives fail is in terms of data silo. Organizations are having a lot of data which they can leverage to identify how can they improve their products and how can they improve their services. However, they're not able to get a holistic view of the data that exists in their entire organization. So the organization silo in terms of data sharing needs to be broken so that they get a clear view of the data and then take necessary decision. Talent is another reason why a lot of digital transformation initiatives fail. I'll talk about it a little later, but getting the right talent, not only technology talent, but talent in terms of business process re-engineering, change management experts is also one of the reasons why digital transformation initiatives fail. Last but not the least, too much of complexity in IT environment. So there are a lot of technologies that are available in the market. CIOs are spoiled for choices. Now, in the race to become competitive, there are too many technologies and too many solutions that organizations implement. And over a period of time, the environment becomes so complex and they will not be able to track the costs properly. So once the costs start escalating, it will have a cascading effect, and the management will start looking at cutting back on digital investments, and the initiatives are going to fail eventually. So these are some of the reasons, Amit, why digital transformation initiatives fail over a period of time.
So, according to you, what are your suggestions to CIOs and IT leaders to avoid failures in their digital transformation?
Okay, that's a good question again. So while innovation can be driven in a decentralized way, giving autonomy to different business units and line of businesses, there has to be an integrated top-down approach to put everything together. So remove these islands of innovation and tie it all up would be my first recommendation. Digital transformation is not just a technology initiative, it has to be coupled with proper change management. So have change agents in all the departments who can drive your digital agenda would be my second recommendation. Remove data silo. So there is a lot of data available in the organization. Leverage data to come up with better products and services. Fourth recommendation is keep your IT simple. There are too many technologies that are available in the market to buy and implement, but choose the right technologies that are required for your organization and reduce the clutter. And the last recommendation would be identify the right KPIs to measure the success of your digital transformation initiatives and publish it across the organization. Publish how different departments are doing against those KPIs, and let the learning from one department be shared with others so that others can also learn from the mistakes. Those are some of the recommendations to the CIO community, Amit.
Very good. So, we are also seeing that cloud has actually emerged as a de facto platform to enable agility and resilience across the organization. So, how do you see that the cloud is enabling innovations across the organization?
So there are two ways in which cloud is enabling innovation across the organization. Now, the first way is in terms of trying new products and services. Historically, organizations had to put a request for a server, put a request for software, take help from services providers to try new products that they want to develop. And it came with its own approval cycles, installation time, provisioning time, and then you develop and then you release a product.
Yeah.
Now with cloud coming up, it's extremely easy to buy hardware, software, develop your applications faster. You don't need to invest in capex. You don't need to go through those approval cycles. You just invest in opex, use it, try, develop. If it works, very good. If it doesn't work, you can unsubscribe to that particular service and then try new things. So moving from capex to opex has actually accelerated the pace of innovation to develop new products and services. So that's one way cloud is enabling organizations to become more agile and innovative. The second way in which cloud is helping organizations to become agile and innovative is in terms of cloud native application development. So with the advent of cloud native technologies, a lot of features are already available on cloud for organizations to leverage. They need not develop these features from scratch. So they need to subscribe to it and then start putting their own business logic into those frameworks that are already available and start using them. So that accelerates the pace of innovation in organizations. And also with the advent of cloud native technologies, organizations have started looking at developing applications on microservices based architecture to be deployed on containers, which can be easily deployed on any environment. DevOps practices have matured over a period of time, and DevOps on cloud using microservices and containers are helping organizations to innovate faster and better.
Very good. So, while cloud is indeed a platform to accelerate innovation. Okay, but expertise in the cloud area means this is something which wherein organizations face skills gap. So how do you think that organizations are facing this challenge while migrating to the cloud, and what is the required strategy for organizations to become a cloud first organization?
Yeah. The skill gap is definitely a big challenge, Amit, especially in the area of cloud, primarily because the advancements have happened at a rapid pace. The technology advancements have happened at a rapid pace. And also, there are multiple technologies that are available, and people need to be reskilled on multiple technologies. So,
Yeah.
it's not easy for organizations to have all possible skills within their organization. So, this is where the service providers come into the picture. They have a large workforce, they are investing a lot on reskilling their existing resources on new technologies. So organizations should take a hybrid approach where they can have a few skills within their organization, but partner with IT services providers to get the other skills that they are not able to develop in-house. Now, coming to the question of cloud migrations and the challenges that that organizations face when they go on cloud migration journey, the first challenge that we have seen is lack of good cloud strategy. Now, the point here is it's extremely critical to decide what workload you want to put on cloud, what workload you want to put on public cloud, what do you want on private cloud, and what do you want on premise. So that decision is extremely critical, and a lot of cloud initiatives actually fail because they are not able to take the right decision on this particular aspect. Also, from a cloud strategy perspective, organizations need to be clear on which applications need to be replatformed, refactored, rewritten, or replaced, whatever needs to be done. That evaluation becomes extremely critical. The second challenge as organizations embark on their cloud journey is in terms of security. So, with multi-cloud and hybrid cloud environments becoming popular, having a consistent security policy across all environments is a major challenge, which will actually cause loopholes in organization security posture. So organizations need to be cognizant of that fact. The third challenge as organizations embark on their cloud journey is cloud overspending. Now, according to IDC survey data, 53% of the organizations cited the total cost of operations as a top factor influencing the selection of cloud infrastructure provider. While the principles of cloud economics are compelling, not every organization is reaping the benefits. Some organizations have experienced higher costs by moving to the cloud, and this has led IT decision makers to question whether the promise of modern cloud economics is real or not. So, in such cases, what FinOps, which is finance operations related to managing cloud costs better, become extremely critical. IDC predicts that by 2023, 80% of the organizations globally using cloud services will establish dedicated FinOps function, which will be responsible for optimizing the use of cloud resources. And they will be having the necessary software and tools to measure, are we over provisioning on cloud, are we under provisioning on cloud, and then manage cloud costs better. So cloud overspending is also something that we are seeing in the market, and organizations are taking corrective actions to change the way they are spending on cloud.
So now talking about other technologies beyond cloud. So what is the adoption you see for the advanced technologies, including AI, analytics, IoT, or maybe automation and RPA for that matter? And what are the customers which are adopting these solutions?
Sure. For all the technologies that you mentioned, RPA, AI, analytics, IoT, data becomes the backbone. So businesses have a lot of data for and making sense of the data is extremely critical. So big data and analytics are helping enterprises analyze customer and operational data to drive targeted campaigns, develop new products and services, and also optimize operations. RPA is helping enterprises automate a lot of manual tasks and also keep operations going when employees are not physically present in office. Artificial intelligence and machine learning solutions are helping organizations to take business decisions as well. Hospitals have adopted, for example, telemedicine and robotics using IoT technologies. Many businesses have leveraged AI and ML solutions for recommending complementary products to their users based on customer demographics, sales of the particular product, and the information they have about the customer. Video KYC and automated customer agents have been a very popular use case among a lot of enterprises in India as well as outside in the BFSI segment. Talking about manufacturing firms, Amit, they are leveraging digital technologies to predict demand, reduce time to market, and right size their inventory, especially when the entire globe is going through supply chain challenges. Businesses are also leveraging AI for automated document processing, digitizing documents and processes at scale. So this is helping organizations cut down on middle and back office work across industries. Another thing that we are seeing, in the area of artificial intelligence is AI ops. So managing IT operations in an intelligent fashion using artificial intelligence to prevent incidents from happening and avoiding serious business impact due to IT failures. We are also seeing a lot of automation as well as intelligence being built in the cybersecurity solutions. So cybersecurity analytics, intelligence, response, and orchestration are helping businesses prevent and remediate cyber threats as well. So these are some of the popular use cases that we are seeing in this space of RPA, artificial intelligence, IoT, and other technologies.
Very good. So, summing up, what is your outlook for the technology industry, maybe the overall ICT industry over the next 2-3 years from now?
Sure. So organizations, Amit, will continue to invest technology and the outlook looks positive. So the global ICT spending, according to IDC, in 2022 is set to touch around $4.5 trillion. And is set to grow at a 5-year CAGR of around 5.3%. Now, the spike in terms of IT spending we saw in 2021 will taper down and will normalize as organizations start looking at their technology spend and take stock of the investments that they want to make in future. However, the spend on digital technologies is expected to grow at a faster pace. And the spend on traditional technologies is going to slow down, which we are already seeing in the market. So from a technology perspective, most of the technology discussions that happened in 2021 will continue into 2022 and beyond as well. Discussions related to employee engagement and hybrid work will continue for the next couple of years as organizations figure out the right working model and implement the right tools and technologies to enable employees in the hybrid working environment. Discussions around customer centricity and customer experience will continue in the next 2 to 3 years. The focus will shift on how can we convert our investments on customer experience into customer loyalty and increase business. So deriving business benefits out of investments on customer experience is going to be critical. Discussions on security will continue in the next couple of years as well. Discussions around hybrid and multi-cloud will take center stage. So the discussions will primarily be focused around how do I manage different workloads across different environments and have a single view of how my workloads are performing across different environments that I have. And lastly, the discussions around data will continue to be in prominence because a lot of data sits within the organization and organizations have a lot of potential to leverage that data, break the data silos and take intelligent and sensible decisions based on the data. So data platforms will drive the way organizations actually look at their data and take intelligent decisions. So overall, next 2 to 3 years, the focus will continue on investments in terms of digital technologies. However, the investments on traditional technologies is going to reduce.
Thanks a lot. So I really appreciate Mr. Sharath for coming on board with us, and you gave a really good insights on the outlook for the technology industry as well as the strategy, the steps that CIOs and IT leaders could take to avoid failures in their digital transformation initiatives, and what are the challenges they face and how they can avoid those challenges. So, really, an interesting insights from your side. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.